Hey, what's up? Good day. Good day. Okay, give me a second. How are you, by the way? What's going on today? Ooh, this is... Yo, it's random. I'm doing pretty good. I'm about to make some changes to the skin I've been working on for Warframe, which is Loki Kodama. And you're about to see what's going on with it. Let me just switch the image. Oh, let me know if the music is too high, by the way. It probably is, but yeah, let me know. Okay, let's switch the image. What's going on? Alright, I will need just a second. Okay, and this one. Yeah, perfect. And this one. Perfect. Alright, let me show you what's going on and how it's going. Let's remove the ghost, the transparency. Okay, so as you can see, Loki Kodama got sleeves. No, I'm kidding. And this is just to see where the arm UV stops, which is something I'll have to be aware of, because this model is asymmetrical, so it's a pain in the ass if I have like a different shape in here than I have to the other side, which is what's going on right now. So I'll have to see if they fit. So this is what I've changed. If you remember from the last time, DE told me that I'll have to do something different in this part, because oh, what? Okay. That's my cell phone, by the way. Because they didn't want like this crossing shape in here. It wasn't working very well, probably because it's too big, too in your face. So I've removed half of it and made those like metallics. So this is an element, this is another element. This I still trying to keep this shape a little bit because I like it, but then I've changed all this part in here into something else, and which should remind you about this lower part that we did the last time, the frontal part, and the pattern on the leg, which is now at the moment is hidden, because it will move very slowly otherwise. Am I more quiet than usual? I don't know. Let me see if I can raise the volume. How about now? Is it working better? I mean, it's pretty high up. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the microphone as close as the other times. Maybe if I stay here, it should work better. Okay. No, okay, fine. So I was working on this piece. It's not finished yet because it needs to have more details. But I think we can make this in like pretty fast. Do you like the change, Lazar? If you remember last time, I've made this part in here, and we made like lots of iterations before finding a good shape that it worked. This time I've made like the same design. I've made it like twice before finding something that I liked. I had this one before. This one it wasn't really working that well, so it's because I was still following these shapes in here, and I wasn't sure it was something I would have liked. And also this kind of patterning in here, it's not fitting pretty much anything on the skin right now, so decided to make another one and make more curls, more twirly lines. It's kind of working better. It's also similar to this pattern in here, so I've decided to keep it and move on. The problem is that this part in here, it's not the same shape. This is like a scribble I've made to see if I could find a way to fix this part in here without changing it, because I'm lazy sometimes. So I was just trying though. It wasn't anything like 100% definitive. So I made this try, and I didn't like it, and then I've left it there to change afterwards. So right now I'll have to finish this, then transfer this part of the design into here. At least this lower bit in here, because if I put back the sleeves, where are they? They're pretty higher up. Okay. If I put back the sleeves, this is where the standard Loki model cuts the shape in here. So I'll have to make sure this part in this side of the models still fits the flow that it's going to take in this part. It's pretty complicated. There is like this tiny piece and the rest of the arm. So we'll have to make some ZBrush magic in a while. Let me get rid of those for now. Ooh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, not solo. Okay, remove it. And which one was it? It's probably the last one. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's finish this first. It's going pretty slow right now, so what I'll need to do is to just remove a piece of this. So it doesn't have to deal with like 5 million polygons that we are not even using. You can see on the other side right now. And we can also turn this down. Off, by the way, on actually. Where is it? Let's move it. The last spot. Okay. This is like I want it to be. All right, we are back. Let's see. We can also try to bake it into the final model. It's not ready yet to be called final, because I'll have to work on the lower part a little more, actually way more. But we can try, and it can give us an idea of it will look like in the final model if you want. Maybe a little bit later though. So What are you guys up to today? This is what I've been doing. What are you doing? There's differences in depth, which I don't like that much, but it's hard to make it very precise. I'll probably have to redo the lines. Yo, hello, X Cryo. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but you will tell pretty surely I'm not very good at English right now. Try to learn though. Hello. So yeah, this is better, like this. Let's try to give it some more depth, some more 3D aspects, because right now it's still pretty flat. Because I've just made it. Let me check something. Let me see a standard Loki model. Okay, this is pretty much at the right height, except for this. I'll have to bring this piece, or maybe no. We'll have to test the bake. I'll have to see if it fits correctly the original model. This one doesn't at all right now. It's I've made it symmetrical, but there is no transference in details right now because I'm working just on this part. And yeah, I will mirror it afterwards. After I finish this, I'll mirror it. Then we'll transfer the details on this part of the model. We'll see if we can make it right. It's not easy. It's not as easy as I make it sound like at all, but we'll have to manage. It's doable anyway. If it's doable, I mean, it's just a matter of time. Right? Isn't it? It should be. Alright, so... Iprana asks, may I know how the helmet concept? What do you want to know about the helmet exactly? How I made the concept, or where it came from? What I've used as a reference or as inspiration? It's not, it's not very clear. Can you see the helmet? Let me show you. This is the helmet. It's not finished, and it needs a little bit of polish and a lot of small details all over the place. But I will do them later once I'm 100% sure this is the model shape I'd like to keep. It's not there is no point in making them like right now, because if I want to change like a position of anything, if I add a lot of tiny details all over the helmet, and then I'll go back and move something, those details will be lost, so I'll have to redo them. So I'll make them later, pretty much. Yeah, the story behind it. Well, actually, alright, the story behind the whole skin is based on folklore, more precisely like Japanese ghost folklore. It's based on the name Kodama, which are tree spirits, and they are usually like protecting the trees they inhabit. But also, those they became like invisible when they want, so it's pretty much Loki-like. But also, the same type of tree spirits in European culture, Northern European, Eastern European, they are like stags or moose. Well, moose no, but yeah, horned animals anyway. So it was way more like a stag before. Then I had to change it a little bit to make it look more like Loki. No, I don't know if I have the previous helmet. Let me see. Yeah, I think. Yeah, this is a pretty good representation on how it was before. It looked like more like a horned animal. The face is pretty much the same. I've just changed some stuff, but I've got some feedback on it and made it look more like Loki. So this is it, and the whole suit. Let me show you that one as well on its entirety. If I don't do it like at least once every streaming, you guys will be lost. If you, I don't know, if you are watching like one of these videos and you can only see one piece of it. It's meant to be looking like kind of a ninja, but also with European military suit, a little bit going on, and waves, leaves, and some human-made patterns, because I like it so much. And also what makes Loki Loki. That ad reminds you of Oberon. Well, before it was pretty much way more like Oberon than Loki. Right now it's pretty standard Loki with a twist, I guess. I hope it's looking good anyway. I mean, it's not Oberon anymore because Oberon does have like way thinner horns, and they usually start like from the back, like it was before. Right now it's starting like from the side of his head. It looks more like a hammerhead shark, like Loki, but with some horns. Anyway, I like those. It fits the theme, I think, pretty much. What do you think? I hope so. Alright, let's get back at what I was doing before. It's looking good? Great. Sorry, let me drink a sip of water. Okay, let's turn this down. Where is it? This is not it. Not this one, this one. Okay, put it down. Okay, great. Let's finish this part, shall we? I don't know. We'll have to see if this works on the actual 3D model before doing, like, before transferring the details to the other side. I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see that as well. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, it's not looking great right now, but it's good enough at least to see if it's working in a bit. Then I'll polish it like way better. Start to make all those slopes and tiny little shapes on the borders because they are super thin and I don't want it to look super complicated at the point that you lose focus on it, which you can't tell what's going on anymore. Because sometimes it happens. I really hate when that's going on. On a skin, on everything, pretty much. I think it doesn't make for a good... not good, actually. It doesn't make for satisfying aesthetic. It will just make noise for the sake of being noise. It's not the type of detail I like. Don't know if you guys agree with me. What do you think? You don't mind? Do you mind? You don't think it's very relevant? This is too much. This is too thin. Yeah, okay, this is better. Okay. Now. Okay. I'm sorry if I get a little silent sometimes, but I need to concentrate on what's going on. That's pretty much what you should do. Okay, okay. This is okay. Mimic some more thin lines. This is not good. Mimic some more good thin lines. Yeah, okay. How about in here? Not really like this, okay. It's probably already too busy. What about something like this? Yeah, okay. What about in here? No. No, I think it should be okay. It's looking okay right now. So we should test it. Damn, this is going to be way harder than it looks to transfer it. Let me test it and see if it's working okay on this side. What I'll have to do is to export everything I have going on in here. So I need the body. Give me not the whole body because it's way too big. I don't need to test this lower part. I know it's working already, pretty much. I mean, there are no details, but I know it's baking okay. It's transferring the details on Loki's model pretty okay. What was going to do? All right, let's test this part as well. Where is it? This part I haven't tested before, but it's working for sure. And where is it? The part we were working on right now. What? It's not this one. No. It's this one? No. This one? No. This one. Perfect. Alright, let's export everything. Visible. Yeah, export it as an FBX. Do I? Yeah, export it as an FBX. Let's see if it works anyway. Alright. I apologize if it stopped working for a second, but that's ZBrush and it's time. Yeah, it's probably hanging up right now. Sorry. Let's give it some time. So, how are you? What's going on? You guys having a nice day? Are you guys working? Or is it already late where you live? Have I broken ZBrush? I hope not. Come on. This is not a good sign. Let me tell you. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh. It's back? Is it back? It's a bit late, 11 p.m. I mean, I'm sorry I'm streaming this late on your side of the world. It's quite early in here, it's after lunch. So I'm relaxing a little bit, but also trying to finish this model. Oh, by the way, ZBrush is working, is doing his thing, but we'll have to wait for it. Oh, it's probably finished. Oh, great, file exported. Alright, let's see what the freak has done right now. Let me check. Not in here. Great. Do you want me to show you the entire window? Yeah, Kodama. Would I like to browse for it? No, thank you. Okay. This is the base model. Yo, hello, the strawberry girl. I don't know how to read your name every time. The strawberry girl. Does it look like nice? Well, thank you. Barry, it's a long story. Alright, Barry. That looks like a male name. Barry. No, I don't know if it's your preference. I'm just saying. I don't mind calling you Barry anyway. Alright, give me a second because nothing is going on in my screen right now. It's just taking a lot of time loading stuff. I'll show you once you can tell what's up. I don't need any of this. I won't need this part. Okay, what I will need is the body, yes. What's this? Yeah, the shoulder pads. Not like this though. What stage am I at with this? I am at the stage where I'm making the changes I've been requested to do, which is this part in here. I've been requested to get rid of this type of crossing shape, right? Crossing pattern. So I'm trying to make it look something different, but also I'd like to ask if I can keep at least this tiny piece in here, and I have the same thing going on back in here and in the lower part of the leg, because it's a good reminder of Zephyr Agoromo, which is where the skin, which is the same universe as that skin, and also Ivara yokai. She does have this type of pattern going on as well, so I'd like to keep at least a tiny piece. It's a bit of a signature design, exactly, yeah. I admit it was way too prevalent in this part in here before, because it was like huge. I can show you like this, see? I had this huge part in here that it wasn't, I'll admit, it wasn't really okay. It's way too big. But we've changed it to this one last time, which I think it works better. It will look like very well once it's all painted with different materials. Yeah, requested by Digital Streams, yes. It's a little bit of feedback they gave me. They didn't say much, just like the helmet was looking way too much like Oberon, and they gave me like some guidelines how to change it. And I've made those changes and more. But I've tried to keep the curvy and soft look of it. They've just shown me like a more pointier version, which I didn't like so much. But we have talked about it, and yeah, it wasn't a big of a deal if I wanted to keep it more curved. And this part in here and this crossing shape, it wasn't really working for them, so I've changed it into something that I think it's better. I think it looks very cool right now. Are you getting more rapid at feedback because you're streaming? No, not really, but I'm showing them early stages of the models right now, every time I can. And also I'm showing it to you, so if there is something you guys don't like so much, you can tell me right away. I hope it's a welcome change, because what I used to do, you should know it pretty well, I just show up with the finite model and that was it. And I made like very little changes to it, but right now we are pretty much working on it together. So if there is something that's really bothering you that you think I shouldn't do, you can tell me. We can try to find a solution while streaming, or I can tell you I don't care. I will never do that, but we can talk about it for sure. Okay, so let's just get back at what I was doing so you can see um, how cool it should look like. What's this? Okay, made a mistake. This is pretty much part of the, oh, except this one. Okay, this one I don't need. Low, perfect. Just put it right, I don't know. Oh damn, come on, you can do it. Okay, perfect. How about this? Yes, right here. What's this? Right here. Give me a second and I'll show you. Okay, this can bake where it should. Perfect. Okay, let me show you the screen. Let me set it up in a second. This is full screen. This is zoom. Full screen. What's capturing right now? Okay, perfect. Perfect. I don't care if you don't show this part. Okay, great. Let's... Oh, what? Oh, okay, I see. Like here. Okay, right now should work pretty well. Let me show you. All right. Okay. This is you should see. This is the low poly model, which is where everything I'm sculpting right now should land into. There is a tiny bit of error right in here. I don't know what's that. Oh, there is one in here as well. There are some errors, so we will see some errors in the model. I'll make sure I'll have them fixed before making a bake. What I will do right now is to make the normal maps, and we'll see how they work. Just give me a second. I need to change settings into something that wouldn't stop the streaming. This image, no, it's not in here. This is capture, okay. Preference. Okay, it's already set on responsive, so it shouldn't stop anything. If I make a preview, okay. Let's see. Probably not really baked. Yeah, this is not the bake. Make me a bake. Is the streaming? Is it still going? Yeah, it's not stopped. It takes a while, and it's heavy on your PC, so it takes it can potentially hang the stream, but I'm taking some precautions for that to not happen. Okay, well, you can see this is looking okay. This is a pretty big error right now. Oh, I see why. What? Okay, there are errors in the low poly model. Pretty much. This is a big error, a big mistake right now. So how those errors came in, is that from the low poly models? Sometimes it is, yes, I have to go back and take a look at it. Because yeah, sometimes digital streams gives us low poly models with some errors. Because it's, well, I mean, when you have such a huge game, it can happen. This is something that's happening because the low poly model is having like inverted shit on it. So let me just reload it. It may be because of there is a corrupted something somewhere. I don't know. Maybe my save. Maybe it's because I'm streaming using the camera and a lot of stuff going on at the same time, and my GPU is not collaborating. It can happen in a lot of ways. Is it inspired by old Chinese culture? Kinda looks like it, with the swords and the helmet, sort of dragonish looking. Yes, it's inspired by Oriental, Western culture. It's actually east from Italy, so there is the sea at the west. So, but yeah, it's Oriental culture and Japanese, Chinese with the sword that looks like waves. And the helmet is supposed to look a little bit like a stag. But yeah, of course, it kind of looks like Devilman if you look at the top. But also, yeah, a little bit like a dragon. I have all the sorts of inspiration. Okay, so I don't need this. No, this is what I need. This is what I don't need. Just a second. Let me redo the bake. Is the baker? Bake. Already done? I guess so. Let's see. No, it's not. What the shit is going on? Well, I don't need the helmet, that's for sure. Okay, now it's working, is it? No, it's not. Don't ask me why. Is there something I've changed in here? I really have no idea. Preview? This is not weirdly flipped in any way. It's probably, I don't know. I really don't know. Awesome, looks quite nice. Thank you very much. Alright, let me load another low poly model. I have two, so I don't know which one works. I need to test them. This is a cat, I don't need a cat. Let me just use the standard one. We don't need any of that. If it's still not working, well... Yeah, it's giving me this weird error. Let me make a new scene. No. Load a new scene. I imagine red and gold colors will fit the skin. Yes. I approve that. I really would love red, black and gold colors. Yes. Actually, that's the colors I use on my frost. They work pretty good. What's your favorite color for Loki? Your go-to color? Don't tell me it's black. Come on. Red and gold works really well with Agoroma and Yokai. Yeah, it makes it for a more classy looking, a more military style looking. They're like the evil characters from a movie. Alright, there is for sure something going on with this program right now. It never ranks like this. It never does. Maybe it's 3D Studio Max. 3D Studio Max hates me. Let me close this. It's 100% not working very well. Okay, let's try it again. Hello, I'm Churkinov. Hello. I like white, gold, and black. You're my friend. You're definitely my friend. And the accents is what I use, I think. Yeah. Black, white. And maybe on the accents some muted colors. That's what works well. On what I do, at least. I'm not sure about what other people does. Because I don't know the criteria for the tint masks. Okay, so this is a brand new scene. Can you see it? I don't know. I don't know what I'm streaming right now, because yeah, you should be able to see it. Good morning, Pyra. Good morning. Hello. Hi. How are you? There are 4 lights. Yes. Okay. Okay. Perfect. This is my standard go-to setup. This is my standard go-to Loki. Let's see if it works. Just give me his normal map. Just that. Okay. So this is Loki with an inverted. No, this is his standard normal map. Let me give him some color. Nothing metallic. Nothing too much metallic. Okay, this is standard Loki. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, it does have this live thing going on in here, which I hate. Alright, now let's see if I can manage to make this bake work somehow. But maybe you're using Marmoset. I use Marmoset to test things. I don't use it for anything else. I use it to make a quick normal map bake. Maybe I can show you later what I really use to make screenshots and see if the models are working okay, are working good. Because it's not this one. It's something that kinda I've made. It's pretty cool though. We'll see. If I can manage to make this bake work, I'll show you. It's taking its time. Okay, let me see if I can export this model. Like I will need this body, export. This is my cell phone. Okay, great. Yeah. Alright, Kodama, yes, bake, okay. Loki default, yeah. Yo, Screxwag 720. How are you? How am I? I'm good. I'm pretty good. How are you? What are you up to? Okay, it's loaded. Perfect. So let's hide everything for a second. What I will need is the body. Yes. Pretty much the body. We'll need the low poly mod body in here. Yep. Then what's this? Yeah, this is the new part I've been working on, so yes, I'll need this. Then what? Yeah, this is the new part that we made the other day, so yeah, I need this. Thank you very much. You can hide it. Then what do we have going on in here? Okay, this is all helmet stuff. You're doing alright? Great. Catching the steam before I go to class. Cool. Okay, thank you for hanging out with me for a little. What class are you attending? Is it high school? Is it I don't know. Something interesting, I hope. You should be. Okay, just visualize the helmet, please. Thank you very much. Perfect. And we can try to bake this one. You should save it on Loki Kodama bake. That's okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. Do it. Ooh, I hope it doesn't hang, because I haven't set it up for performance mode. Ooh, seems like it didn't. Show me the preview. This is the default. This is the preview. Come on. Alright, this is working. Backside, I just got home from a physics lecture. That's super cool. How was it? I'm going to switch over to my computer. App doesn't show me enough detail. Go for it. That looks a little bit more like it. Yes, yes. It's looking pretty cool, pretty okay. I mean, I think the default model looks worse. Not this part, but this part. If you can see this part in here, you can see where they've messed it up. I'm calling out the E right now. It's hard to notice in game. I know it's impossible to notice in game, but it is there. Ooh, my camera just died. Well, too bad. It's impossible to make it right. It's like this on my end anyway. Okay, so this is baking pretty okay, I think. It's curving nicely in here. I like it. What do you think? How about this part in here? Yep, it's going okay as well. Still lacks quite some details though, so well, you just have to wait for those. There is not enough density of details. It was okay. Ooga, yet Loki default model, really looking forward to a new Loki. Okay, pretty much, thank you. My camera just died, so let me remove me. Not this one. My camera. Okay. I don't know if I can manage to bring it to life. I'll see. I'll test it in a second. Give me a second. It was okay. Still a bit too easy, so I completed all the tasks we had until Wednesday. Okay. studying up my math at uni with physics and stuff, so I can apply for chemistry engineering program. That's awesome. I was more into biology when I was studying, and but yeah, chemistry was pretty freaking cool. I wasn't really interested in it if it wasn't for biology use when I was at school, but yeah, I pretty much love it to that right now, which I'm a little bit more adult, to not say old. Let's never say old. Okay, just 1 second. Let me see what's going on with my camera. Hello, are you alive? It's probably too hot because yeah, it's way too hot. Damn it. Oh my god, that looks so gorgeous now that I'm able to see it on my computer properly. Just wait a second, I'll show you the entire model. And also let me put my camera back. It's working right now, so it's probably going to shut down in another couple of minutes. I have to cool it down somehow. It just what it does. The thing is that the chemistry engineering program I want to get into is focus on biochemistry. Oh, I see. I see. Yes, that will be something I would love as well. So great. It's great. Fascinating industry, yeah. What would you like to do with it, with the knowledge, like biochemistry? So what is it exactly? You can do a lot with it. I mean, there is a lot of fields that you can apply that to. Probably medicine is one of those, like yeah, well, I can't remember the word in English, sorry. Sometimes this will happen, you'll have to have some patience with me until I learn how to talk, which is pretty much what's going on. Alright, so we're looking at this into this program, but what I would love to is to show you how it looks inside Unity, which is what I use to visualize my models and see if they are working properly. So give me a second, I'll set it up, because I don't want to show you everything, I just want to show you cool things, not the boring stuff. So not really, I'll show you the boring stuff as well, but OBS is not ready for it. Let me give you the view into, this is not it, not this, into the actual model, the whole model. So you can admire it a little bit. Yeah, well, this is what you can see in any case. And this piece. Perfect. Alright, let me set Unity up. This, nah, this is not the big working area. I use Unity a lot. Can apply for quite a lot of jobs, yes. I use Unity a lot, so I'm looking forward to seeing this part. Yeah, do you? What do you use Unity for? This will be interesting because what you will see, it's pretty much all made by me. I've programmed the shader, and I've set it up with lighting, the camera, it works. It's what I use to make screenshots. It's my kitchen. Before I go, any thoughts on an aero skin? It's quite boring at the moment. Yeah, I would love to make an aero screen, but there is some stuff I'll have to do before. I need to finish this Loki. I'll have to make Nick's Saturnia work and apply all the changes they asked me to. It's going to take me a couple of months. Probably between February and March I will be done with these two. And I'd like to make what's the name? Nidus, before thinking about another Warframe. But yeah, probably I will do Naros this year. All I can say is I'll try to make it this year. It's hard to tell you, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. Naros is a very cool Warframe to play with. It's going to be hard though, because it's very specific. There is not a lot of big areas where I can work and make a cool design for it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I can do with it. If I can think of anything that will be cool, I'll postpone it. But I'll let you know. Research biofuel, yes, that's needed. You can even work in the pharmaceutical industry. Yes, pharmaceutical. That's the word I couldn't find. This is, yeah, that's the word I couldn't think of. Sorry, but yes, and a lot more. Yeah, a lot more. All right. So I need to add another window capture. Yes. Yes. Let me rename this, otherwise I won't know what's this for. This is Marmoset. Toolbag, okay. Let me make a copy of it. Yeah, today, possibly. Okay, thank you. No, it's not making me do it. Come on. Yeah. That skin is a beauty. Bob would be proud. He would probably finish it in a brush stroke though. Hey, this is how it should be. Still, it will take me a lot of time to finish. Alright, this is window. This is a window, right? Window capture, yes. This is kitchen, my kitchen. It's called kitchen. It's my Unity setup. Where is it? Okay, cool. Yes, the whole kitchen, pretty much. Can I do? Let me see. Because so I will show you just the interesting part, not the freaking boring one. Just a second, guys. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass, but no, I can't. Can I? No, I can't. Chrome, Explorer, Chrome, Discord. No, I don't need any of this. Explorer. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, now I'll have to show you some of the boring parts. It kinda looks like eyes on the neck. A little freaky. I like it. Cool. A little bit. I'm trying not to make it too freaky. Alright, well, you'll have to see the boring part for a little bit. Okay, let me show you. This is... where is Loki? Okay, in here. Where is the bake I've just made? I think it's this one. Okay. Bake, normals, normals. This is the material I'm using. Is it this one? Nope. Is this one? Yes. Is it? No, it's not. No, no, it's not. Okay. But it's not this one either. Just a second. Where did it save? Bake normals. That's right. So why? Okay, well, it should be this one. Yeah. What's going on? Frame Loki, yeah, it's the same windows. It's the same window. Okay, there are two, and I need this one, and that's it. Okay. So I'll remove everything. Now it's going to freak out. Oh, it didn't. Good. So give me this normal map back and put it in the right place. And it's still not doing. I can't understand why it's baking something that's not there. Let me show you. Anyway. See the shoulder? The shoulder shouldn't be there. I don't know why. This is actually not what I've just baked on Marmoset, and I have no idea why. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Bake, Loki Kodama bake. There is just this folder. It couldn't be anything else. So why are you not? Give me the preview. Yeah, it literally can't be anything else because this is. It just made another one. Okay, let me see in Photoshop. Give me a little bit. In the meantime, let me show you what the. Wait. Okay, no, this should be the right one. Okay, we found it. We found it. Okay, 1 second. It's this one. It's this one 100%. So this is the freaked one. Okay, cool. So it's this one. Perfect. Can I make it into a full screen right now? No, I can't. Is that the previous bake? Yeah, that was the previous bake. I don't know why it was showing me that one because I deleted it. But who knows? Sometimes it does freaky stuff. Okay, what I can do with this is to, well, pan it, zoom it, change the lighting and everything. But also I can add the colors if I want. Not right now because this is not colored already, but I can change the materials like this, and it will look like it looks in Warframe, pretty much. See? I really like the back, how it differs from the front leg and arms. Yeah, that was what original Loki does as well. It has a really mechanical back, and it's more organic on the front. Let me show you another model. Like, what do we have here? Yeah, let me show you this one. It's about to come out in a bit. The colors are not right because come on, where is it? Okay, all of them. Which one I'm using in here? This is kinda boring for a second, give me a second. Okay. Should be white, perfect. Let's go back. Ooh, I wanna. Yeah, see? This is about to come out this week, I think. This is Sarin Velenosa. And what I can do in here is to change that int mask like it will be in Warframe, which is something I had to program myself. And it was very difficult, very complicated. But you can see it works quite well. What I can show you that will be very cool in here is probably this one. Have you seen it? Was like kind of a preview. The theme and story behind Sarin. Okay, Sarin is this one. I wanted to make her look like a pin-up model from the 40s. So I wanted to cover her in tattoos and things like that, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't really do it. It was too much, way too much for Warframe. But what I've kept is the curly hairs and the bandana kind of thing with the ribbon on top. And I hope you like it. Anyway, let me get back at the original colors. See? Do you want me to show you that? Like, tell me a color you would like to see, and I'll change it. Buongiorno, Draxate. How are you? I'm showing you some tricks, some magic. That girl is beautiful. Thank you so much. Let me show you something else. This is about to come out this week as well, which is the Corona Sayonara. And I can give it, where is it? Let me just, it's probably this one. Yep. Okay. And this one, yeah. There is another layer, but Yep, you win. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see how it looks like in the game. This is also the animation it should have. I've made it like this, but I can only suggest this to Digital Extremes, like programming it myself. I trying to make it as easy as possible to realize in game, and then they can implement it how they want it. It's kind of small because I don't want it to be like too big in your face when you're playing. Like your Warframe should be like this. This is like the center of the skin. You can see it. There is a tiny little spot in here, and this is how you should see your Warframe when you're playing. So it's not in your face. I don't like them to be too big. It should be like a decoration of your Warframe, not the real, like not the reason you're playing. I mean, well, can we get back to Loki? Or do you guys want me? Oh, the colors: navy, white, rose gold. Any jumping effects? No, it's not moving. I could animate them. I could make it. I mean, I've made it in the past. I had some other models moving in the past, but I don't think I have them in here for this model. No. I think I've disabled them because it was a little buggy, and it's always a problem when you are trying to respect deadlines to go back and bake animations and everything. Let me show you some details. I mean, it moves on its own if I want to. Oh, that looks amazing, dude. Thank you so much. Well, it's going to be on your market, on your Warframe client this week. Let's make it the colors that Hydraxate suggested. I will need to come back to Sarin though. Where is she? Throws money at the screen. Don't throw them at the screen. Throw them my way. It doesn't work. It never works. This one. Okay. And the Almat, which is no 3, 4. Okay. Navy. Oh, it's not this one. Okay. Give me a second. Throws underwear at screen. Whoa, that's too much. I mean, I'll accept it, but the detail is fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay, this is what we have. Let me put Sarin back. Where is he? Where is it? Okay. We do have Saturnia, but it's not the final version. Yeah, this one. Sarin. Nyx. This one. This one as well. What's different in this? I have all sorts of shits going on. This is broken right now. Don't look at it. This is broken as well. Don't look at it. We do have another Valanosa in here. Oh, they are making things. Don't. Please don't. Okay, it should be this. Valanosa and Elmat. Okay, it's gray. Why is it? Okay, so just give me this one. Oh, okay. I see why this is in here. I'm so sorry about this. I'm so sorry, it doesn't look like this. Oh, something is going on. Glasses? Oh. Have you noticed? Have you noticed the glasses? I'm sorry. Yes, she had the glasses before they told me to remove them. I shouldn't let you see this. Very pretty. I know. It breaks my heart. Thank God those are gone. No. Thank nobody. 50 secretary. See, hydroxide knows. My broken heart. All right, let me do those colors because otherwise we will never move. Oh, it's 7. That's why it wasn't changing. All right, I've got. So you've said navy blue, right, like this. This is more navy blue. This is navy blue. Is it? No. This is navy blue. Then what was it? This is not navy blue. Come on. This is navy blue. Superhero in disguise. RIP. Lol. There should definitely be a rocket, yes. That's fucking purple. That's not purple. What are you talking about? See? You can look. This is not purple. You're just colorblind. That's beautiful. Then what else? Which part? The inner tilt? No, the inner part is purple. This one is purple. With grayish hair. With pink, grayish, like this. Gray, grayish. What's grayish? It's between beige and gray. Perhaps. I don't know. Is this grayish? I don't know. You like this? Great. Let's give her like green accents or pink accents. Pink accents works better. And rosé gold, maybe. Yeah, like this. Metallics on the chest look nice. Thank you. Let's see it up close. It's a little smaller because Greenbush. Okay, that looks really nice. Cool. And what about the energy colors? Want a mean red, like a super bright red, like this. You should be Warframe bright. Maybe blue, this blue, like Tron blue. I'll bring the navy on the gray border. Okay. Like this. Is it like this? Do you like it? It's, yeah. It kinda looks more gray than it should. Look at it at the back. I'm sorry, it's too small. I can't possibly make it bigger, I think. Maybe like this? No? Maybe like this? No? No, I can't. Maybe maximize on play? No, it doesn't maximize it anyway. I can't right now. I will lose all the details. And rosé. Rosé energy, like this. Do you like it? You will be able to do it this week if you just buy it. I can't wait for this to hit consoles. Thank you so much. It's probably going to be out the same week, like this week as well. Ooh, Therin, yeah. I'm showing how the magic is done, lad. Rose gold is always a winner. Okay, perfect. Now that we have lost a shit ton amount of time, this, let me just, whoops, what is this? We don't know. Do we have the other thing that's going to come out? Where is Solida? Where is it? Right here. It's not animated though. Huh, well, I don't know why this is not. We do have yokai, but we don't need yokai. We have older version of Corona, which I didn't move. Oh, really nice. We are lagging behind PC a lot though. I don't know why it's that. I mean, we have already signed for the console stuff to come out. Maybe they are just waiting and making a huge Tenogen content patch. I don't know. Maybe it's they're waiting for that. Who knows? They didn't tell me, but they will come out for sure, 100%. Also, hello Italian daddy. Yo! I wonder when's the next deadline. Really anxious. Why are you so anxious? Why? Just keep working on what you're doing. You're doing pretty well. And we don't know. We don't know when it's going to be. Do Solida has moving parts? Or cloth and physics? Yes, I can't remember why this is not moving. Symphonia, I don't know. I had it working. I mean, it's probably because I had to change it so many times and I've lost the moving animated parts. But it's moving. The engine in here are moving. They are rotating, and the cloth also it's moving. Yep. Symphonia, Corona, Symphonia. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't show you Solida moving right now. I don't know if I have another model in here. Maybe this. Huh. I don't know why. I only have one. Oh, I probably can see why. Solida Sandana. Where is this? Is this the old one? I don't know. No, this is the new one. Well, maybe I'll show you next time. Come on, let's go finish Nyx. Sorry, Loki. Will the black part of the engine have some sort of glow? That would be cool. Yes, 100%. Oh fuck it. Let me see why it's not working as intended right now. Sorry, though. What's going on with you? I mean, we do have the FX right here. Sorry. Although I should put my phone away and get back to work. Have a splendid day in shops. Goodbye, Shadow. Let's see you another time. Oh, is this one? No. Man, I don't remember what happened to Solida. I mean, I had it working. This is the shader. Oh, wait. Which ones? Yeah. I remember now. Just a second. Okay. Well, I'll show you next time. Come on. I'll be sure I'll make it work again next time, and I'll show you how it's going to look. It's not coming out this week anyway, so don't worry about it, okay? Just give me a second, I'll be right back in a minute. And then we get back at working at Loki right here. Let me just put it back. No problem. Where? Okay. Okay, just a second. I'm coming back. Alright, I'm back. Let me put the camera back on. Okay, so we've seen it's working on this part with the shoulder thing. This in here. So what I'll have to do right now is to transfer these details to the other side, and also try to keep some part of it going on in here. It's a different shape, so it will be a pain in the ass, pretty much. But let's see how we can do it. No, not this. This. Okay. Let's remove as much as we can so it gets a little faster. It's going to be a problem though. I know that because it happened to me before. A different shape but the same UV. No, it's not. It doesn't have the same UV. It's cut like right here. I can show you where exactly because I've cut these arms out. So pretty much this part are the same. This black part are the same. And the shoulder part is different. But it's cut where it should be though, because it's cut right in the middle. And I have no idea why. It's they have shouldn't done it right like this. They should have cut it right at the elbow, because it would have been a little more hidden, and you wouldn't have to stop your design like right here. In fact, I'm not stopping it right here, but I have to be sure that they match exactly in the in-between section between one and the top part, but then they change like right away, so it's hard to make them match like correctly. It's very hard. That's why I didn't want to change it, because I made it already in here, and now I don't know. Let's do it again, I guess. You remember the test bakes, okay? Let me remove the sleeves, which we don't need. So I need to mirror this part, because right now it's only this side. Let me show you. It's only this side. Okay, so we'll mirror them like this. Yeah, we don't need the lower part. Okay, done. Now, hello Omskar. What's up? How are you? Now what we need to do is to put this right part, or actually is it? It's probably left. Or let me just, yeah, it's the left part. We need to make the left part touch the surface of the right part, which I know it kinda seems like it makes no sense right now, but you'll probably understand why in a bit. So I will need to freeze this part in here, a soft freeze possibly. This is going to be a pain in the ass, like you doing well? I am as well. Well, except for the part where I'm going to have a problem in here, because I laugh. Also, about to build a destroyer on Space Engineer, so yeah, well, it'll be pretty busy for a couple of hours, I think, right? Yo, what's up, Lukinu? How are you? Hey, let me remember I have a camera in here. You believe in me? You should, but also you should never bet on something I'm about to do to come out correctly. Don't what you are going to do, but consider how weird the cement is unlocked, it's going to be painful. Probably yes, but I've done it before. I'm a professional at making a mess. This is what's going to happen. I need to make this part fit the model without going too low and touch this part in here. It's going to be quite a problem. It's going to be quite a challenge, and I'm probably going to have to go back and fix some geometry. But I'll show you the result. It works. About a couple of hours, yeah. Gonna build the ship around the gun. Yeah, I mean around the gun. It's well, like a gun, like a proper gun or a space gun, like a space cannon or something like that. I don't know. Can you understand what I'm doing? Like, because I'm having troubles. The ghost mode is never the proper way to do anything, but sometimes it's very needed. And also it needs to match this part, but it's not going to be 100% specular. Because, well, the model itself it's not, so we shouldn't be bothered by this type of things. Gundam can tear a ship in two with one shot. When I say destroyer, I do mean that. Is it working, Space Engineers? I mean, last time I've tried it, it wasn't going very fast at all, like it was very laggy and sluggish. Even with a pretty good gaming PC. On the planets. In the space, I know in the space it just works pretty okay, but on the planets it wasn't like a good experience. It wasn't really playable for me. Space Engineer is working. Well, depends on what you mean by working. I mean, good FPS should be something that tells you if a game is working properly. Careful of mods though. They can easily make you lag to shit. Well, I don't use them for the most. Not when I'm testing a game anyway. Oh, this remind me the giant exposition that I use on destroying Jesh. Okay, that's not relevant to our argument. Well, I mean, it's fun. It's a ton of fun. I'm also into space games. I'm more for Star Citizen though. I'm a big fan of their pretty much everything. I love how they show the progress of the game, which is something digital streams have done for a lot of time as well, and I freaking love that. How is it right now? Not solo, not transparent. Okay. It's kinda okay. kinda. Hmm. This is going to be very tough. It seemed to work well. For now. The problem is when I love to transfer these details in the body. I mean, I probably don't really have to transfer them actually. Now that you make me think of it, I don't have to transfer them, I just have to get rid of what's underneath it, right? Right? Yeah. I really like the Halo games, but Halo 5 made frown, but the developers seem to be taking their time with Halo 6, so I can only hope. I haven't played Halo 5, I'll have to admit that, which is a shame because I'm such a big fan of Halo, and I've liked Halo 4. The story of it was pretty cool, but I didn't like the enemies. The enemies were such a mistake. the new type of enemies. But I don't know what's going on with Halo 5. You don't. I think I remember you don't use Master Chief for a lot of time, and you'll be using like new characters that you really don't care about. Is that the problem with Halo 5? I don't know. I haven't played it because I don't know. I don't own an Xbox. I've just jumped over the new console generation. Halo 4 was great, but a pain in the ass on Legendary. I don't know. I play every Halo game on Legendary, so I don't know if it's different in. I've always played Halo on Legendary difficulty. I remember Halo 2. It was a very pain in the ass to be played on Legendary. I mean, enemies were like one-shotting you, like snipers. Snipers were impossible. You had to know where they were. Halo 4 was not hard on Legendary. Yeah, I think I remember something like that. I mean, the worst one on Legendary will always be Halo 2, because snipers weren't. They didn't have like the miss opportunity. They just hit you in the head and that's it. I bought the jackals exactly. Once you knew where they were, you had to go out, die, knew where they were, and then go out again and be faster than them. It was Halo 2 on Legendary, which is absurd, but also fond memory. Right now, not where I was playing it. Halo 5 is pretty good. It's just like Call of Duty. The new one comes out and it's called shit, and the previous is considered amazing. Well, that's not really the case, because the last Mass Effect, I call it shit, and I will always call it shit. I mean, it's not just because it's new. It's because it's probably shit. I mean, it's freaking boring. I will never remember that game as a good one. But I can see the argument. Is that the case? I don't know. I don't know though. I mean, who gives a shit about a character that's not Master Chief? Unless it's the Arbiter from Halo 2. That was a pretty cool character, but because it was like the other side, the other faction, it was very interesting. And then it became an ally, so it was even more interesting. The new Mass Effect was actually unfairly developed. I don't care what it was. I've paid it for I've paid like the full price for a full game, and I don't give a shit if they had problems in development. I mean, if you want to sell me the game at $20 because it's not done yet, you call it early access and you ship it on Steam, and I'm okay with it. If you're selling me like a $60 games or $80 games, it should be perfect, and it wasn't, so it's a piece of shit. Yeah, I was a bit depressed from the sad state. It was okay. This luck is going to be amazing. I hope so. I'm doing my best. Didn't like. Oh, in Halo 5 you are playing with other Spartans, then that just shows up. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, I see why. I mean, people play Halo because of Master Chief and Cortana, and who cares about what's going on? Okay, so right now we're having some problems in because I've moved things around a lot. That just happens. Let me see if I can manage to smooth them out a little bit. You can see those lines, right? I don't know if the resolution is enough, but yeah, you can pretty tell. There are like weird lines that popped out. I mean, you should never move anything that's so high in resolution, but I don't have any other way to do this. That's why working on an asymmetric skin is a pain in the ass. It's way easier if I could just make a new model. It's way easier. I mean, I don't have to do this kind of crap. And it will also look better, because I mean, at least give you some backstory, so we have a reason to care for them. Like Arbiter, yes, they didn't do that. Come on, they just give you the characters and that's it. That's what you have to care for now. What? No, come on. You have more details to work on before backing, or only the shoulder? I have to finish the legs, but it's quite fast. I mean, I say that, but they are still asymmetric, so it's going to take me probably 1 or 2 days to make just the legs. And then I need to make a detail pass. Like I'll be adding little details all over the skin. It's so I don't know, maybe it's done in about a week, probably a little less. Then there are like a polish pass I need to do on the helmet, and a detail pass, but the polish pass, it doesn't take me more than a couple of hours probably, and the detail pass as well, because the helmet is a tiny piece of the skin. Okay, so right now left and right shoulders are not the same shape anymore. You can see that, right? So what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep them as close as possible, but I will have to change some parts. And the biggest no-no for me is how they handled just Madama or whatever his name is. Madma. Julmadma, okay. Whatever his name is, was from Halo 4 Spartan Ops. Halo 4 Spartan Ops. Oh! I don't remember what Spartan Ops was actually, no, I don't. What are you working on? Yeah, it's Loki, Happy Dragon. Do you want me to show you the entire skin? Kill him in a cutscene and he looked clumsy as an elephant while getting killed. Oh, yeah. Well, that's sad. Killed in a cutscene. It reminds me of this guy when they have killed a character during a loading screen. Because... that was super funny, actually. Sure, if it doesn't disturb your workflow. No, it doesn't at all. Just give me a second, I'll take a pause so I'll get back to this and I can have a fresh look. Ooh, my camera is acting up again. Let me show you. This is half of the body. Let me fetch the other half. Is this one? No, it's not this one. It's this one. Are you like smoothing out the edges at the moment? I'm trying to make sure there are not visual errors, which there are, so I'm getting rid of them. This is the skin at the state it's in. Wow, looks incredible. That's way too much. That's not incredible. Not yet, anyway. I will make it incredible in a probably a couple of weeks. I'm pretty happy with it, though. Thank you so much. And right now we were working on this part. I don't know, I maybe will have to make some changes. I don't know. Let me see. Let me get back at it. I need to remove the legs because it's making my... What are you doing? It's making my skin go slower, so you can see it. Is that a chin? I've always wanted Loki to have a chin. Yes, I gave him a chin. Through the magic of Tanojan. It's not a big one, but it's there. Alright, let's moving on. We'll just wait a second. Nope. Okay, let's cut his arm as well. Yeah, like this. Okay. Now Loki doesn't look like he ate a bit too many donuts or a pelican. A small chin better than no chin? I agree. It's better than nothing, yes. It's still moving very slow, so let me solo it. You see this type of slope, it's not there, it's not, it shouldn't be there. So I'm trying to smooth it out. I mean, I probably should have, but double chin, yes. What program are you using? ZBrush. ZBrush, yes. And probably I've already messed this up, right? Have I? Let me see. If I put the sleeve back on, no, I'm already okay. I don't have to touch anything on this line. If I do, I'm already messing it up. Let's keep it on. So sculpt a face on like the dev stream. When I'm about to finish, okay? I'll do that. Yeah. What's going on? No, I don't need RGB. Okay. Come on, come on. I mean, it's... man. It's not, it's definitely not a usual way to do it, but it works. That's why I had it, I had this shoulder part on a separate piece. I knew that this was going to happen because I've already done it once. If it works, it's a good way to do it. No, actually, a good way to do it is to make it properly asymmetric. And the problem is that I'm not. I am trying to repeat the shapes from one side to the other. But when you do like a 3D model that's asymmetric, it's not a problem because you are also making the UV island. So you'll decide where the UV island is cutting, where it should mirror, where it shouldn't. When you're getting back and doing a skin, it's a pain in the ass because you have to make your skin fit what's already been chosen for that model. So asymmetric stuff, it's very complicated. It's probably the hardest thing you can do in a skin. Are you doing this stuff professionally or as a hobby? Freelancer? I am a freelancer artist, but this is professionally. This is, yeah. I mean, nobody is forcing me to do it, so, but my client is Digital Extreme and Steam. This is the same reason why I will never work on Loki. Yeah, I can see that. I've avoided it for a long time. But, well, come on. You need to learn this stuff as well, I think. So you will eventually, I'm sure of it. Or maybe not, because my Loki is too amazing and you can never do anything better than it. Probably not for that though, for that reason. Yeah, but it's hard. You should have a little more. You should be way more used to ZBrush before doing something like this. Also, you should be way more used to make UV maps, sculpting. Oh damn, another great artist in Yukino. Yeah. Yeah. You can totally say that. When it's done, you will feel pride and accomplishment. You know what I will feel? If DE tells me to make some changes, I will feel like I will throw my PC out of the window. That's what I will feel. I will feel relief if it's accepted, because I don't have to get back to it. Then maybe it comes the pride and the accomplishment. Maybe. We'll see. I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm going to learn how ZBrush works when I have more time, probably on next vacation. Were you working with ZBrush? No, sorry, not ZBrush. I meant to say, were you working with Blender to your previous Warframe models? I can't remember because I have a shitty memory. Sorry. Make more changes to the left shoulder. Not right now, no. I'll do, but not right now. I need to... oh shit. I need to make sure it fits. And right now I'll probably have to check it back a little bit and see if it bakes correctly. Nope, I'm using Sculptris. Maya and Substance Painter. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It works. I mean, you've had like 6 models in this Tenogen round, so you're the proof you can do everything you need to with a simple program as Sculptris. People always start with very complicated programs because it's the industry standards and they see all the professionals working with it, but you don't really need to. And it's probably way too overwhelming for you to begin to learn like something like sculpting, 3D sculpting with something like ZBrush, which is very complicated even for me. No, I meant if they wanted more changes to the left shoulder, that would be heartbreaking. I mean, they would have told me, I think. But also, yeah, every change they ask me to do, it's heartbreaking. Oh, my voice is going away. Sorry. Attempting to make Nidus Tenogen, the horror movie. No, not that much. I will show you. I will stream Nidus as well. I will probably stream everything from now on, if you guys are into it. I haven't asked you if you like the change. But I mean, if you are here, you're probably enjoying it. I guess. I hope so. I hope I'm doing a good job to keep you a little bit entertained at least. Oops, deja vu. I can do everything with those programs, but I can do better with ZBrush. Can you? Can you do better with ZBrush? If you can do everything with those programs, you can't do better with ZBrush. You can do, you can probably streamline some stuff about your job, but if you can already make everything with those programs, it's like doing better. It's up to you and your design. Which is the most important part. I would love to see you work on Idus, one of my favorite frames. Yeah, I will for sure. I like Nadus pretty much. And Yeah, I think it will be a cool Warframe to work on. Also, I'm a fan of Guyver, so you know what it means. I hope you do. You should. I mean, I'm a fan of Guyver for the design of it. I don't really like the story because it's not quite good. It's really not good, but the design of it's pretty cool. It's 100% my thing, which is also 100% Warframe style. I will say do a Harrow skin, but I think Faven won Harrow with that Grax skin. Man, you can say so, but I mean, do we have Faven here? They have to they have to be careful about for what I'm about to say. Nah, I'm joking. It is very cool. This skin is very very cool. So yeah, it will be very hard to make something that works better than it. But I can do something about it. I can do something about it. I can do a pretty cool Harrow if I want to, but I don't really want to right now. I have other Warframes to work on. So I'll make you play with Faven's skin, with Faven's Grax skin for a little while. Then I'll then I'm probably going back and steal his audience. If I can manage to. Lurking, we have a 5. Challenges accepted. Yep. Eventually. Not in the short time. I wasn't planning to do Arrow anyway, so I don't see the favor in chat. Okay, cool. By the way, I don't want you to think that me and Faven we hate each other, because we don't. We very don't. We actually try to help each other a lot when there is a problem, or maybe something difficult to realize, something like that. So yeah, we joke about this stuff, but I respect him. I respect him very much. All Tenogen artists are friends, I guess. I mean, yeah, but some of them I never spoke with, not even once. It's, I don't know. Maybe they don't speak like English, or maybe they are very reserved people. I don't know. They're on their own. But yeah, we are not enemies by any shape. It's Warframe. Pretty much all people are friends. Yeah. That's how it should be. How much time do you spend on average per skin design? To make the design of it, to think about it, I think about a design for a skin when I'm working on another skin. I mean, I was thinking about this Loki when I was working on Nyx and Siren as well. I was already thinking about this Loki and how to make it. But to actually draw a design and like sketch it up on ZBrush, I do have the sketch in here, by the way. I haven't showed you, but I do. To sketch it up, probably one day. Then it's all about to find the problem, like this shoulder part that had to be changed, or the body part that we changed. I don't remember if it's yesterday or the other day, but and trying to find a solution for it. It's going to take some time because sometimes what you sketch is not really it doesn't translate really into 3D shape, and also when you have to put details on it, it takes a while to get it right. So to start and finish a skin, it takes me about a month. Sometimes 20 days, sometimes 2 weeks, but it's rare. Sometimes it takes months, and in the case of Nyx Saturnia, it took me a year and a half, and it's not even finished yet because I have to go back and change everything pretty much. Is ZBrush easy to get into? No, by any stretch of the imagination. ZBrush is the most difficult program I ever tried to learn, and I still can't really use it to a good point even. I mean, I know the basics and some middle to advanced stuff, but I've seen people that can do things that I can't even imagine how to make them in ZBrush. It's a very huge program, it's very complicated, and the interface doesn't make sense to anybody. So nope. So if you try it, don't rip your hair off. It's just very complicated, but you can learn it for sure. You have to be very patient though. That's basically cheating. It's not. Come on. You can't think of other people when doing someone else. Ooh, yes you can. Yes you can. If Operator Tenogen never exists, will you make your hair? My hair? I mean, I do have like weird hair though. I had like this hair attachment like since I was a kid, so I'm pretty much Vegeta from Dragon Ball. I don't know if you want that. They will look like old people. But yes, if you want me to do them, I'll do. Considering you design skins, how much time have you put into the game playing? I've played for more than 1,600 hours. More than that. That's what Steam says, but I was playing way before getting the game into Steam. So it's more than a lot of hours. How do you say it in like in American? It's 1600 hours, right? 1600. It's weird because in Italy we never use that way of contraption for numbers. Okay, though the same when I try to try it out. Very confusing. Though seeing someone doing work when it's magical. Yeah, you have to get used to it. It's still very confusing. It's not something it doesn't get natural. You will never find anything that's that's where it's supposed to be. I mean, like if you have ever tried Photoshop, It's very linear as a program. It's very organized. You can find everything. In ZBrush, though, it works in a very weird way. I mean, I can't even explain how you are supposed to think about this program. It must feel badass to sculpt it with all the details you want and wear your own creation in game. Do you have to buy your own Tenogen after it gets in? No, I don't. The Digital Extremes just adds it to my account. They can do that. But yes, it's actually pretty cool. Yeah. And also, I make those designs because I want something different for that Warframe. So what I wear, what I make is 100% what I would like to play with. So yeah, I'm making my favorite skins, and it's very cool. Would be a dick move from if they wouldn't. Yeah. Well, kinda, but yeah, no, they do. We had to ask for it though in the beginning, like 2 years ago. We had to ask, and they had to do it manually. Right now, they just do it before, like, right after the model is added into the game. They just add they just unlock your design, your Tenogen entry to your account. Wearing your own Tenogen skin is something amazing. Yeah, but it's not as great as to see other people like enjoying it a lot. That's where the most satisfaction is in. Okay, right now it's looking pretty okay. I mean, I think I've fixed pretty much everything. Let me just see. Where's the body? Okay. Let me just see if I should move this part a little bit more on the front, but I'll have to be careful to not just give me this. Yeah, let me be very careful to not touch this part. My thoughts on Mesa Deluxe skin. I really liked it, so I bought it. I bought it straight away as well. It is a really great skin. I like it very much. It's very different. It's very well done. I mean, it's great. Somebody should Gundam inspire the skin. Wink wink. Should make, yes. Somebody should. Yeah, you should ask Freelance Mod because he's doing the corpus skins. I will never do that. I see you're winking, but that's not my thing. Why do I see that swirl a bit as a Tide Pod? Because you have a problem. I think. Like a lot of people lately. I don't know what's going on with that thing, but I mean, I think it's just evolution getting rid of the worst of us. I hope that's the case. Don't eat Tide Pods, yeah. Or if you are really into it, like just eat a lot of them and and just say goodbye to everybody else. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know. It's sad. That's what it is. It's very sad. Why? Why? I'm still thinking about it. I mean, come on. These wheels, though, they are Namiya waves, or onde in Italian. They are sea waves, which is a common pattern in Chinese and Japanese designs. I'm really looking forward to see how this skin will look when finished. Yeah, because with the different materials, it's going to look pretty cool. Way better than right now. I promise you that. And also, when you can change the colors, will be great. It's true though, if you're stupid enough to do something you know is highly toxic and you have a high chance of dying from it, honestly, you don't deserve any better than that. I agree with that. I am sorry, but yes. I mean, if you are that stupid, you should eat a whole bag of it. Like, go for it. Come on. Don't make us waste more time having a discussion about it. I don't actually eat Tide Pods, but I'm sure Ballas does. It does look like somebody that a lot of them. That's what it happens to you. When we look at his skin, yeah, look at it. Look at his arm. That's for eating the Tide Pods. Jesus. Okay. Let's see the skin without the sleeves. Let's see where we are at. Okay, I need to... What is this? This is not the right model. This is the right one. Like this. It's because I've got a great camera. Then I shouldn't put anything close up because it will distort. It's a big lens, so it distorts a lot. What have I done? Okay. Damn, it's his balance. I could be an Orokin who designs warframes. That gives it away. Reach your hand out like in the cutscene. I know the lore now. Do you? Oh! It's exposed. It all makes sense. I know that. Yep. Okay, I would love this to be like this. Is it freaking you out? I don't remember the cutscene, I've seen it once, so... I don't have an asymmetrical hairline, that's just how my girlfriend wants me to keep my hairs. I don't know why. No, I'm kidding. It's not asymmetrical. It's just, see, see. I'm not ballast. But maybe I do have asymmetrical legs you're not seeing. Who knows? Whoops. Come on, move. Move. Yeah. Good enough. Not quite, but... Ballas is the expert ball scratching. That's what's going on underneath the clock all the time. Like this. Ballas is probably amazing at climbing. He's probably really good at ping pong. Probably. We don't know. Confirm? We should ask D about it. I am pretty sure that Orkin had someone do their boss crouching for them. Yeah, like Lotus? I hope not. No, Orkin. They probably manipulated their balls to scratch themselves. Yeah. Probably, yes. What the fuck the chat has turned into? Nah, that's pretty much what it is all the time. Don't worry about it. I'm fine with it. Okay, so this is... I think it's okay. I think. I can't be sure if we don't try it. So, shall we? Let's make me change. Let's make me do some smaller changes before even attempting. But we will have to try it definitely. Also, this part is to be changed. Like for sure, 100%. Let me see something though. This is standard Loki body on top of it. Sorry, I'll have to be sure I'm not going too far out from it. So let's push it back. No, I'm pushing back the wrong thing. Give me this. Okay, cool. Let's push it back a little bit. This one is way too on the outside. Okay, this should be pretty okay. Oh, far is too far. Yeah, come on. How far? How far is too far? It's never too far. We can always do further. I don't know. Saving, okay. Come on. I've been streaming for a lot of time right now, so we'll just make this change, and then I'll have to go, or I will lose my voice. And also, I have things I have to do. So 1 second. Just where is the body? I mean, I've got so many tools and pieces that I'm starting to lose stuff around. Okay, I need a duplicate of this body. And I'll have to remember to polish the content of this ZBrush save next time, because it's getting very slow. Come on, I can't even do a straight line right now. I'm very tired, sorry. But you shouldn't do straight lines like this also. You should always put it right in here. Yeah, see, people are already calling me because I have to do stuff. So yes, it's about time, but I need to test this before. Are you only using your tablet to sculpt, or also use your mouse? No, I only use my tablet. Why would you use your mouse? I mean, I use my mouse if I have to change windows, because my tablet doesn't go to the other screen I have going on. But to work, I just use the tablet. I'm very used to it, so it's not a problem for me. When did you start sculpting today? Early? It was like yeah, I always start in the morning. I always work all day, pretty much. I do very long hours. Like every professional I know. But it's getting late. It's 6 p.m. in here. And I've been working from 9 a.m. It's not too late to keep working. I mean, I could keep working, but I have other stuff to do today, which needs to be done. I see cinnamon swirls. Cinnamon swirls? Are they a thing? I mean, I'm even hungry right now, so don't tell me. Same here, I live in Sweden. Yeah. We are... You live like further north than I am. So yeah, we are the same time zone. I need to be faster. I need to move a little bit. Sverige. How do you say that in Sweden? How do you say where you are from in Sweden? it's easy to do long hours if you do what you love. It is, yes, but also if every other artist you know is working very long hours and you are not, they're probably going to become way better than you in a very short time. So you have to keep up with everyone else. That's the sad truth about being an artist, and an artist in the entertaining industry, because it's a very competitive field. But that's because people love it a lot. So yeah, you're right in the end. It's kind of hard to explain, but you put a lot of emphasis in the S and the R. Me or you? To see Svervage. I can't. Ah, Ireland. I see. That's basically the same in any other profession, though. I don't know. I mean, you can be a plumber and be really good at it, but you can do your job in from 8 to 6 and still be a good plumber. I mean, but to keep up with the art industry is very hard to begin with. It's like super complicated, and I mean things keep changing like all the time. I mean 1 year ago we weren't even using marmoset toolbag to make bakes. We were still using I don't know, I've made bakes like normal maps, and I made occlusion in 3D Studio Max, which is something today I will never do. Like we didn't even have the baking option in Painter. I mean you had to import everything in Painter. Right now Painter does everything on its own, and they are all things you have to learn how to do them. When you are working on something artistic, I think it's always better to work longer, as you can keep in mind the idea and feeling you have about what you're doing. Yeah, you should. Like one thing you should never do is to try to design something when you're already tired. It doesn't work. I mean, sometimes I try to make some changes like at the end of the day, and they are all shit. Then I wake up the next morning and I just make them, and they are very good, like right away. It's just because you're fresh. Your brain is not as tired and it doesn't want to relax. Exactly. Oh, come on. You're now aware of your breathing. Am I? I'm aware I'm losing my voice, though. Okay, this should work. One thing I have to do is to... No. Give me this part. Okay, cool. Give me transparency. Perfect. I have to remove things from here, like this. That was a bug. Am I doing it alright? I can't understand what's going on. Okay, no. I got it. These parts that are lighter in color, they have to go away. Man, this is a long stream though. I mean, thank you for being with me. It's always fun. I really enjoy it. You guys keep me company while I struggle to make things work. But I hope it's at least somewhat entertaining. Begone lighter colored parts, yeah. They are the worst. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're back. Informative. I mean, yeah, if you're interested in this type of things, or you just want to listen to some music and somebody speaking while you're working at your shit, which is sometimes it's the case. I mean, I prefer it instead of just being silent by myself, because um, I tend to get overly concentrated on something and you just pass out and start scribbling on the same things over and over. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. If you're an artist, it's probably happened to you lots of times. Okay, let me see if this is working without the transparency ghost stuff. Can you see what's behind it? No, you shouldn't. It's not perfect, it needs some polish, but now I have no clue how you do this, but I find it interesting to look at and hear your thoughts process. Yeah, thank you for that. I mean, it's good to even talk about it, because it makes me think of it, but and yeah, it's I'm looking at this part and it's not working like at all like I wanted. I don't like this harsh cut. Seeing it from here, it's not looking very good. I like it how it looks modular. What do you mean modular? Ooh, I probably know what to do to fix this. I'll fix it tomorrow though, because right now I'm no shape to make big design choices. Like everything looks like it clicks together. Well, that's not exactly the definition of modular. That's I know what you mean though. I mean, don't take me wrong. Yeah, I try to be very careful to achieve that goal, because it's very important. Everything needs to connect well together and feel like it's part of the same thing. Yeah, thank you. It means so far I'm doing a pretty okay job. Oh no, white parts. We do hate the white parts, so Jesus. No. Be gone. Okay. No problem, yeah. Good. Okay. What I need to do now is to export this part. Like, let me show you. Where is it? Just one second. I'll show you what the problem is, then we'll see if it's fixed, and then I'll go. Where's my kitchen? Here it is. Let's go back to Unity. Okay, this color in here is outrageous. I mean, it's hard to see what's going on. Let me move the model around. Okay, cool. What do we have to fix in here? Okay, so this pattern in here has to be gone. This thing in here doesn't have to look like it's popping out. I mean, it won't be there. And it has to look exactly like it's connected in here, because this is where the cut is. Isn't it Unity a game engine? Yes, it's a game engine I've worked on for a lot of time, doing my stuff, and I know how to use it very well. So I use it to take screenshots and program stuff I need for Warframe. So yeah, this is where I'll show you my models, and I'll check if my models are working correctly. And also, this is where I take my screenshots. As you can see, there is written Ash Bayou in here, because the screenshot I've made is for Ash Bayou. And I can't be bothered to change it until next time. It's fast anyway, so. Okay, so the other side has to look like it's clearly, there is no cuts in this part. Okay, if I had managed to achieve that, like, we are in good shape. See in here, this cut shouldn't be here. It should look like it's continuing the same design as the other side. So let's switch to toolbag. I do need to export this model though. Again, I can just export this part though. It's probably going to be way faster. Let me see. Okay, cool. It's just this part. So export. Shoulder number 1. Okay. I need to re-import that model into toolbag, as I've told like a minute ago. I use toolbag to make my fast bakes, like normal maps and such. I'll do them in toolbag because I can see right away if I am messing up something like I was before. I do need to import the new piece though, which is the shoulder piece right here. Yeah, now it's on top. Shoulder, it's okay. I need the entire thing. Ah, my eyes. I know it's white. Rip eyes. Sorry. So I'm used to this craziness. Let me. All right. Warframe blue intensity 100. No, that's because the favorite color of Marmoset toolbag is white. which is stupid. It should be gray, but I don't know if I can do something about it. I'll have to contact the Marmoset guys, and they probably can either tell me a way to make gray as a default, so I don't blind you and I don't blind myself every time I change something to a material, or they'll have to change it because it's stupid anyway, so it shouldn't be white. I'm sorry though. Anyway, now if I do a bake, let's see, please work, please don't stop everything. Well, it shouldn't stop everything anyway. Does it happen? Yeah, but I need to do preview and it's going to be white, so close your eyes for a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's white. Still white. Still white. Now it's gray. Now you can open your eyes again. Is it working though? Oh, my camera is acting up. Yeah, it's time to go. It is working, but I see. What is a bake? A bake is a name used to indicate the process of creating normal maps or ambient occlusion maps, roughness maps, which are the textures that goes into a single model to compose its look. And you make the bake using a program that turns your high poly 3D model into a texture projection into a low poly model, which is the models you are using in Warframe. They are the low poly models with the texture on it. It's pretty clear? Okay, so I think it's working, but the problem is that I haven't exported the model with the white parts smashed. So we are still seeing the white parts that are getting out of it. But this is the part I'm interested in. This line in here. I think it's working pretty okay, pretty good. I mean, if I import this into Unity, you shouldn't be able to see it as much, and we can actually try it like very quickly. Let me just give me a second. Body, yes. I think I've understood a bit of it at least. Yeah, it's the process of making the texture that composes a 3D model, a game-ready 3D model. That's baking. That's what is referred to. It's commonly used in 3D making, 3D model making in the industry. I'm sorry. My brain is stopping. It's not working anymore. Is this the new one? No. Is this the new one? What? 24 January. What? 29. Yeah, this is the new one. Okay. So if I put the, let me see. If I put the new map in here. Okay, oh wait, I'll show you before making the change, so you can see what I'm talking about. See in here, it should look exactly like this, but it will not, because there is a weird cut in Loki's arms, which shouldn't be at this height, but it is, so we have to deal with it. And why isn't it normal? Well, it's because we don't. I can show you where the cut is. Like, it's pretty hard to tell right now, but you can see it right here. Can you? Can you see it? It's in here. It shouldn't be in here because it's way too visible. It should be in his elbow, like in here. And yeah, now when I'm making this projection with this bake, the problem is that his arms are not symmetrical. So what I've done for the past hour is taking this piece in here and trying to make it fit this shoulder in here. Problem is that this piece in here is right on top of that cutting line. So if the other part, so this part is symmetrical, this part is not. Okay, so if the other part is even a little different in underneath that line, it's going to look like it's going to you're going to see it right away, like a clear cut line in there. It should be like this. So if I have done everything correctly, you shouldn't be able to tell. There is a straight cut line in here. Can you? You can see it, but you can see this line. If I tell you where it is, you can see it in Loki, in the standard Loki model as well. It's because it skews a little bit the design, the high poly, but it's hard to tell. And when I put the materials on it, it will be even harder. Like if I make this more matte, I mean, it's almost impossible to see, which is pretty good. I mean, which means what I've been doing for the past hour, it's a success. Now the top part, I love to I'm gonna grab something to eat. Have a great evening, Hitsu. Yeah, okay. I'm going as well, though. I mean, I've finished. So yeah, have fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you so much. Thank you for your company. Man, I'm very tired. It was very hard to achieve this. So yeah, we're in good shape. It's working. It's working very well. I expected more problems in here, so I'm pretty happy with the result. As long as I don't do well, this is going to be metal, right? I was just saying, as long as I don't make anything metal in here, but it's just a tiny angle. I'll see. I'll see. But yeah, you're not going to notice it too much, which is great. It worked. We are pretty happy about it. And I'm so tired. It's been 3 hours, is it? Yeah, more than 3 hours. Damn, I'll have to go. Okay guys, thank you so much to hanging out with me. And that's it for today. I'll come back probably tomorrow. Yeah, why not? Come back probably tomorrow, and I'll show you some other changes. Maybe we'll finish the legs, which right now are not in here at all. But well, I've already started the high poly. Ciao. Yeah, I'm going. So goodbye. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. Bye.